Jose, are you ready for a fiendish Resident Evil 4 quiz?
Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Specific to Resident Evil 4. Man, it's been a minute.
Well, so the thing is, it's a little bit. The first couple questions are going to be traditional questions, but they get a little different as we go. I think you'll like it. You don't necessarily have to remember a whole lot. So the first two questions are softball questions. They're just to get the ball rolling. So
You wild.
I know. In the original Resident Evil 4, Paul Mercier brought cocky new life to Leon S. Kennedy, but what other character in the game did he voice?
How the hell am I supposed to fucking know this?
I don't know. Thought you might. I have options. Do you want multiple choice?
Multiple choice. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jack Krauser, the Merchant, Osmond Sadler, or Albert Wesker?
I'm gonna go. What are you buying?
That's right. It was the Merchant. Paul Mercier played Leon S. Kennedy and the Merchant in the original Resident Evil 4. Okay, second softball question.
I'm just going to stop you at number 1. I got 100%. You guys have a great night. Goodbye.
Click. Thanks for coming out. What does the PRL in PRL 412 stand for? I have a hint if you want.
So I'm going to go Plaga. I don't know what the R is. I know it's like Plaga R laser. Damn it.
You're so close. You're really close. So the device, it's a portable version of the device that neutralizes the Plaga inside of Ashley and Leon in the final chapter. Or just
it neutralizes? Oh, R. It removes. It removes.
I would, yes.
God damn. Oh, there we go. See?
Yeah, totally give you that point.
I'll take it.
Okay, now, early in Resident Evil 4, Leon is knocked unconscious by the Spanish Undertaker, and while unconscious, is injected with the Las Plagas parasite. Jose, what is the worst thing someone has done to you while unconscious?
Holy shit, man. If I had a nickel for every time I've been knocked out.
If I had a nickel for every time the Spanish Undertaker choke slammed me into some crates.
I'd have 10 cents.
Nice. One time I was passed out at a Christmas party because I went hard on Midori and Southern Comfort, both of which I went so hard on that I cannot even drink them anymore. And someone was going to write on my face, and then but the owner of the house was like, no, if you do that, you're going to lose a friend. So he just wrote on my hand, I'm a pretty princess. So I'd say that's the worst thing that's ever happened to me while unconscious.
I can't say anything bad's happened to me. I've been told that things have occurred but like nothing.
Just not
I've never
necessarily
been like,
to you.
Exactly. I was like,
Gotcha.
I'm not too mad about that. It's fine.
No permanent damage or penises drawn on my face.
Oh, that definitely happened. But like, I mean,
what? How is that not? How is having a penis written on you on your face not the worst thing that's ever happened to you while unconscious?
Oh shit! I guess if you put it that way, right?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting. All right. While Leon is knocked out, his lovely wool-lined bomber jacket was also taken from him, never to be recovered. Jose, what cherished article of clothing have you lost which you were never able to get back?
God damn it, man. It was a jacket, but I mean, I flew to Arizona, right? And it's a shell jacket. It's that stretchy, like, waterproof material. And like, it was great, man. It's awesome. I love this freaking jacket. It's made by a company that's no longer in business.
Oh.
And when I realized I didn't find it anymore, I was, oh my god, I was so upset. I was like, damn it. And I tried to look for it, and like the sizes that are available were like 4XL and like medium. There's a happy ending to this story, right? Because I thought I lost it somewhere else. Turns out, to the year, 1 year later, the friends I went to go visit in Arizona sent a picture to be like, hey, does this belong to anybody? Lo and behold, it was my fucking jacket.
So you did get it back.
I got it back.
Well, that wasn't the question, but I'll take it.
But for like a year, I was like,
you had written it off. You had been in that mindset of I'm never getting that jacket back.
Shit's gone, and I even bought a replacement jacket, and it just wasn't right. It didn't feel right. It didn't fit right. It's just not right. Also, there's been a couple like sweatshirts that I have gotten back from like past relationships.
Exes.
Like,
Yeah. See, that's
like,
kind of what I was expecting. I was like, I bet. So most of these questions, I've kind of mentally noted what I think like your answer will be. And my assumption was probably like either a sports jersey or a sports related hoodie lost to an ex.
Yeah, that's definitely happened. Well, like I decided to share this one because this one had a little bit of a happy ending. So I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, I gotcha. That works. In Resident Evil 4 Remake, you can find base treasures which are able to be combined with jewels of various colors, shapes, and values to maximize the value received when sold to the merchant. This can lead to seller's remorse if you didn't manage to maximize the price and later came across a combination which would have been worth much more. Jose, what game or games from your past have you traded in only to regret it later?
Holy shit, sir. Okay. I traded in my whole Xbox 360 collection because I was like, I'm never going to use this again, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah, and then like I ended up... It was
Perfect
like,
Dark Zero gone forever.
Well, man, ever since I don't trade away anything because I'm a bit of a
See, I know that about you now, so I was actually wondering if you've always been like that, or if you ever were like me as a kid or as a teen and like wanted some quick trade-in cash to get something else and then regretted it later.
I did. But I later found out because like I kept all my stuff at my parents' house and my mom kind of kept my stuff, and like to this day I had to actually I lost it, like the original Resident Evil 2 N64 cart. I had it. I played that sucker so much, man. Like I was
N64 cart. Hell yeah.
The N64 cart. Yeah, I sped run that game so many times because you know when you're a kid, like here kid, you only get one game. This is what you get, and that's that. I'm like, yeah. Great, this is awesome because obviously I've made some terrible choices in the beginning, right? Like with the Super Nintendo I bought like some Dr. Frankenstein, which is a weird platforming game, but anyway, I digress. Resident Evil 2, I couldn't find it anymore. I think I don't know how I lost it. I don't know how it just went away to the years, but like I paid like I want to say like $70 for a not a new inbox, complete inbox.
To replace
it's just
it?
Not to replace it. And I was
okay.
like, yeah. And I haven't been super. I did trade it actually. I traded in a few PS3 games because I did trade it in. I did trade in Resident Evil 5. I did trade in. I did trade in Resident Evil 6.
I mean, the regret for those must have been minimal.
Yeah, I was like, these are new enough for me to like rebuy, and I did. I've rebought every single thing since then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like my original like SNES cards, my original N64 cards, except for Resident Evil 2, I've held on. My systems all work and all that good stuff. So
nice, very nice. Okay. In RE4 Remake, your knife, which was gifted to you by briefly Superior Officer Marvin Branagh in Resident Evil 2, can be broken in many ways, like overuse and sparring with a chainsaw-wielding maniac. Jose, what's the most nostalgically valuable thing you've ever broken?
Man. Crap. These are good questions. These are great questions. This is not something I would expect.
I'm glad I threw you off.
Yeah, I was
threw you
like,
off
man,
with those first two kind of hard actual questions.
You really did. You honey-dicked me. You honey-dicked me.
Honey-dicked you? I don't know what that means. Is that honey pot? Like, I know honey pot. Do you dip the dick in the honey pot?
Honey-dicking is when someone deliberately appeals to your emotion, less rational aspects of your personal nature in order to seduce them into advancing their own personal agenda.
Oh, yeah, I totally honey-dicked you.
Most nostalgic thing I've ever broken.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be nostalgic for you, I guess. Just maybe just like something that's been around a long time. I don't know. You've put your own spin on your answers so far. I trust you.
The most nostalgic thing I've ever broken that comes to mind immediately. So I got the red ring of death, and I also got like the yellow light of death for my PS3, and I got the red ring of death for my Xbox 360.
Oh no!
I was like, I can fix this. This is fine, right? I took it apart, and I was like, I did not fix any of those. I ended up losing my. I ended up tossing away actually, I ended up selling back my Xbox 360 to GameStop. It worked long enough, right, for like the test.
To trick them.
To trick them.
Oh no!
And then I sold it. But my PlayStation 3, I tried to reapply thermal paste and all that good stuff, and it just wouldn't work. So what I had to do is I had to like pray to like the Sony gods, and like I shipped it so they can. I made a claim, I shipped it, and they actually fixed it for free. And this was like, man, this is like, I want to say towards the end of the life cycle of the PlayStation 3, and they're like, yeah, sure, we'll fix it, no worries. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll take it. So I broke two things. One thing I got back, the other one I just sold, of course.
Well, I mean, you didn't really break them though, because I got Red Ring of Death. I didn't blame that on myself. I also then towel tricked it for about 2 years before I finally had to get a new one.
I didn't make it any better. I definitely
and since that one was kind of based on the whole Marvin giving you his knife thing and that being your knife in the game, the remake, bonus question, do you know the real brand and model, maybe, of Leon's knife in the original RE4? It is based on an actual knife.
I am not a knife boy. I have no idea.
Okay, well, I can tell you that it is the Mercworks Sniper. The Mercworks is the brand and the Sniper is the model. If you buy the superior steel version of it, it retails for $525. The only difference is the handle is micarta composite, where Leon's is some kind of custom grippy rubber handle, and obviously the symbol at the base of the blade is different, because if the knife costs over $500, imagine what the rights to the knife must cost. Okay, now we've had fun, but it's time to get to the really punishing part of the quiz.
Oof.
So, Jose, Leon has many dad joke level Kill-Quip puns throughout the game, both scripted and unscripted, surely due to an extensive pun class funded by the US government. But do you have what it takes to be an elite BOW killing pun machine? Your task is to listen to the scenarios listed by me and come up with a wicked punny Kill-Quip to say after. For instance, in the very beginning of the game, Leon kicks a villager into a wall, breaking his neck. And an appropriate quip for this would be tough break. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, there are no right answers, but whether or not it's an acceptable answer will be up to my discretion. Like, I'm gonna be your quip commander. And I will also give you a bonus point if you come up with the same exact quip that I thought of. So it's kind of a quiz on how well you know me as well.
Ooh.
Okay, question 1, or scenario 1. An infested villager swings a baseball bat at you, which you block, take, and then swing into its head, popping it like a ripe watermelon. What do you quip?
Like a ripe watermelon. I want to think of the dude.
Also think of the weapon, baseball bat. I am going to have to pressure you for an answer, Jose. Leon doesn't have this much time to think of his quips. Baseball bat swings into the head, and it explodes.
I mean, I don't want to be man, I don't want to be like super basic, but like
you should be though. That's what Leon is. He is super basic. They're very short and they're very pun. They're just like super quick.
God damn you. I mean, home run would be an easy one.
That's what I wrote. Home run. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the first thing that pops into your head. Kill-Quip.
That's a home run. Like, just god damn it.
I'll give you that. I'll give you those 2 points.
Fine.
2 points for that because the first thing you did say was home run, which is what I put to. All right, scenario 2. You shoot a chain which is holding up a large shipping crate, squishing multiple enemies flat, and you say... I personally don't really even like mine. This is the best thing I could come up with, and I don't think it's very good.
I want to say anything along the lines of, like, that was ship priority. Or, like, it's...
Wait, don't say that one again? Did you say airship priority?
Yes.
That's amazing. I got special delivery, which I don't think is very good as airship priority because it falls through the air and squishes them. That's amazing. I'm going to give you 3 points for that one because you surpassed my shitty one that I had 4 days to think of. All right. Scenario 3. You shoot a villager sprinting at you down some stairs in the foot and they fall flat, skidding down the stairs face first, losing many layers of dermis, and you say...
Have a nice trip. See you next fall.
Ding, ding, ding. That's what I wrote too. Perfect. You're getting it. You're in it. Okay, moving on. Number 4. A villager grapples you and you stab it in the eye, but then they grapple you again and you stab them in the other eye. What do you quip? You've basically poked out both their eyes at this point.
I don't want to say anything that has to do with glasses, but I do want to say, like, I want to make, like, safety goggles joke.
Okay, go for it. Should have worn your safety goggles?
Sure.
Okay, I'll give you a point for that. I think that's good. I wrote, I'll keep an eye out for you.
I like that one better. I like that one,
All right.
Give yourself 3 points.
Oh, well, thank you. Quizmaster becomes the quizzed. All right, number 5. You kick a male villager so hard in the crotch he dies. What do you quip?
I hope this vasectomy takes.
Okay, that's another one that's better than the one I wrote. So 3 points for you. I just wrote that was nuts. Okay, I hope this vasectomy takes. Amazing. All right.
This one's on me. Yeah.
This one's on me. This vasectomy on me.
Yeah, this vasectomy's on me.
Perfect. That should definitely be DLC quip. For when you get nut shots. Okay, number 6. A villager runs at you with a pitchfork and, instead of simply parrying with your knife, you snatch it from their hands and skewer them to a nearby wall. What's that quip?
What was... I want to make a Green Acres joke, but I don't know what the hell to reference.
Like... What? Oh, Green Acres joke? Because of the pitchfork?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or... I don't know. Don't you go anywhere. Stay right there. Something of that nature.
Don't you go anywhere. Stay right there. Okay, I wrote the line from when Dutch throws his huge ass knife into that guy in Predator. He says, "Stick around."
Oh, stick. That's a good one.
All right, Jose. This is the last question, and the stakes are high because there is actually only one acceptable answer to this one.
There can be only one.
There can be only one, and there is, in fact, only one. Jose, you're surrounded by villagers. Things are dire. You only have 2 shells left, both loaded into your double-barrel Remington Coach shotgun, and you're on your last ounce of health with no sprays or herbs. A villager raises their sickle in a motion you know means they're about to signal a charge, so you use one of your precious shells to shoot it out of their hand. What do you quip?
As I shoot the sickle, I'm saying yippee-ki-yay.
Okay. Yippee-ki-yay. You shoot the sickle. You shoot the supple sickle, and you yell yippee-ki-yay. Well, I will give you an honorary point for that, just because yippee-ki-yay is basically appropriate to yell whenever. But the true and correct answer is, all right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. You see this? This is my boomstick.
Yeah. Immediate. Oh my god, that was my second choice. That was my second fucking choice. Oh my
really?
God. Yes, it was. Sure as hell was.
Should have went with it. Oh man, I even gave you double barrel Remington Coach shotgun.
Actually, my second choice was groovy.
Oh, if you would have said groovy, I would have given you that too, because your heart would have obviously been in the right place.
God damn it. See, never go.
Well, that's all right. You did pretty well. I think you can. I'll send a Quip, governmentally issued Quip license to Quip in the mail to you or something. In your email, you'll have to print it out and put it on your fridge. Very good with quips. Very good taking my subversion of a quiz in stride.
That was one of the most funnest quizzes I've ever taken, to be honest.
Well, good. I think I like this format. I think whenever new things come out, like I bet I could make a quiz similar to this for Evil Dead Rise. Well, good job on everything, Jose. Good job on the quiz. I think you must have scored at least like an 80. I think you get an A for quiz, and you got a bunch of bonus points in the quips. So
I'll take it.
Thank you for sticking with my weird non-Resident Evil quiz, and well, basically excuse to just have normal conversation with a friend on the internet. And thank you to everybody who is watching and commenting and subscribing. The channel's been getting a lot of traction in the last couple weeks, which I'm really excited about. It's prompting me to make bigger plans and do more involved projects, which should be coming out probably in the next month or so. So yeah, thank you, Jose.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Smokey.
Yeah. All right. Take it easy.
All right. Take care.